Welcome to the final advisory announcements of the school year.
We hope you had a great week with all those ice bucket challenges.
Yeah, bro, I feel bad for the people who had to do it in the cold.
Yeah. Anyways, my name is Valet, and this guy right here is Jake.
We really hope you have enjoyed watching us here at GVTV in advisory throughout the entire year.
Making you guys smile, even for a second, and even if it's because we're cringe, is the ultimate goal.
And getting information out.
That too, yes.
So, if we've achieved that, please do not hesitate to give us money or any other type of gift.
GVTV is in U116 during 4A, so you know where to find us.
Just to clarify, we will still be making announcements for the next 3 weeks, but there will still be no advisory.
Yep, we got an assembly next week, and then 2 weeks of AP testing, and then finals.
So do me a favor and stand up and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So, Valet, why are you all dressed up?
It's the last announcements of the school year, that's why.
You dressed up for that?
But you're also dressed up, you know?
Oh, yeah, but that's because GVTV is going to Seattle for the National Journalism Convention.
Oh yeah, thank you to everyone who came to our restaurant nights for that.
We were able to raise a lot of money towards our trip, and it helped out a ton.
Enough talking now, let's hop into our first feature.
Sending it downstairs to our friends in leadership to tell us more about the senior banquet.
Hi, my name is Ashley Harkness, your senior class president.
Hi, I'm Ava Fertitta, your senior class vice president.
We're here to let you know that the first ever senior banquet will be happening on May 9th, 2025 from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
It will be held at the Park Meadows Marriott Hotel.
We'll be providing dinner and be presenting the senior slideshow, senior skit, and senior superlatives.
This is a seniors only event, and make sure to dress up semi-formal, and there is no cost needed.
There will be an email with more information sent to seniors soon, and there will also be information about submitting photos to the senior slideshow. If you want your photos from senior year in the senior slideshow at the banquet, make sure to submit those ASAP. Thank you.
On the topic of seniors, the senior slideshow needs your photos.
Please scan the QR code on screen right now.
Submit all of your favorite pictures from your entire high school journey to be celebrated.
And remember, guys, keep it appropriate.
And this QR code has been giving us some trouble where it works sometimes and not other times.
So if it doesn't, don't hesitate to ask any leadership kids for the link to submit it properly.
Let's send it to Shreya for a quick goodbye to Wealth Wednesdays.
Hey everyone, and welcome to your Wealth Wednesday. Today is going to be a bit different, and that's because, well, it's our last one.
From budgeting basics to building credit, we've covered a lot, and hopefully have helped you feel more in control of your financial future. But wealth isn't just about money. It's about confidence, knowledge, and the freedom to choose your own path. So whether you start investing, open that savings account, or just rethink how you spend, keep going. Because like I've said in every video so far, your future self will thank you the earlier you start. Now, although this might be the last episode, your wealth journey is just beginning. Stay smart, stay ambitious, keep learning, and as always, stay financially responsible. This is Shreya, signing off.
So, Valet, have you ever cheated on a test before?
Jake, let me tell you something. I have never cheated on anything in my entire life, and with the possible exception of arson, cheating is probably the worst thing you can do in your life.
Okay, let's just send it down to Chelsea and Claire to tell us about cheating culture at Grandview.
A rampant problem has been occurring in high schools across the country, and one that has only increased with smartphones and artificial intelligence: cheating. There are as many reasons for cheating as there are cheaters.
I think the main motivation would fall in the lines of just pressure, academic pressure, needing to get something done as quickly as possible, and the perfectionist attitude of making sure that they have everything perfect before they turn it in. It could allude to activities, extracurricular events, and they got to pull their grades up.
I think people cheat because of one of two reasons. They either don't want to take the time to study or weren't paying attention in class, or they just believe that it's an easier alternative or that they could get a better grade on the assignment.
Sometimes I think people cheat because they don't understand what they're learning, and when they don't understand or don't want to do their work, they end up cheating so they can get a higher grade on their test.
Though cheating may seem like an easy A, there are consequences.
Tests are supposed to showcase what you remember and have retained and learned and stuff, but if you cheat, you're not showing that off. Sometimes you also cheat off of other people and you're kind of shaming the work that they put into their grade.
First offense, we're going to have a conversation about it, and it will depend on what they're cheating on and how we go about correcting that behavior and that aspect of academic dishonesty. After that, it's going to be a 0 for the assignment, a communication home, and a dean referral.
With blatant consequences, one may wonder why students would cheat in the first place.
I don't think students need that much motivation or to cheat, because it's kind of been I've seen a lot of people get away with it, and it's kind of normalized. So
some people have strict parents and all, or just don't want to deal with getting a failing grade and don't want to study.
We just have one more thing to say about cheating.
Don't cheat. Do the work that you can do. Prove to yourself that you know what you know.
This has been Chelsea
and Claire
signing off for Grandview TV.
So yeah, Jake, did you hear that? Don't cheat.
I got you, bro. I won't ever do it again, I promise.
But anyways, it's time to finish up the announcements with sports.
Girls golf is in action for a league match right now at the Aurora Hills Golf Course.
Girls tennis is here against Mullen at 3:45 today.
Both boys and girls lacrosse are in action at 6 p.m. against Cherry Creek.
Wait, how do they play both games at the same time?
The girls are at Stutler and the boys are at Legacy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, silly. Moving to tomorrow, girls tennis senior night is here against Legend at 4 p.m.
Boys volleyball is the second round of the Centennial League tournament Thursday as well.
Friday, track and field is at the Stutler Bowl for an all-day meet.
Girls lacrosse is at Horizon High School playing Horizon at 5 p.m.
Man, I'm really missing Friday Night Lights right now.
Well, good thing our baseball team has their Friday Night Lights game at Double Angel Fields at 7 p.m. versus Arapahoe on Friday.
Oh, yippee! Or you can come watch your boys lacrosse team take on Kent Denver at 8 p.m. at Legacy.
Moving to the weekend, boys volleyball has their final game of the Centennial League tournament on Saturday.
Boys swim and dive is at Cherokee Trail for B-Leagues all day Saturday.
Girls soccer is winding down their season, taking on Fossil Ridge at Legacy Stadium at noon.
Baseball is up in Boulder at 12:30, taking on the Panthers.
Moving to Monday, girls lacrosse is here on the turf, taking on Eagle Crest at 4:15.
Girls golf is at Saddle Rock Golf Course at 9 a.m. for another league meet.
Boys lacrosse taking on Eagle Crest at 6 at Legacy.
And don't go far because the Arapahoe Derby is at Legacy Stadium at 8 p.m. as girls soccer take on Cherokee Trail.
And that wraps up sports for our final advisory announcements.
Make sure to stay up to date with how your Wolves sports are doing for the rest of their seasons and into playoff on our Instagram page.
Yeah, I have high hopes for all of our sports.
Again, we'd like to thank you so much for tuning in throughout the entire school year.
We hope you enjoyed and that you tune in on your own till the school year ends.
This has been Jake Chow
and Valet Kelker
signing off for GVTV. We are one pack. Go Wolves!